Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Huhitosis coming at you with an edition of StarCraft World War Remastered. Today we got a match between Huhitosis and some random guy called Schizorichard. Now, as you can see, Huhitosis is back again. He is playing as classic Paleo Terran. We can already see him building a opening against Protoss. So this could be like a ranked match. We can see that this Protoss already scouting, which is kind of weird. It's really early on, but it's fine. He's going some weird kind of build, maybe. Who knows? Now, Huhitosis, as you may know, is kinda retired right now, but rumors says it that he's making comeback or something. I don't know. But it'd be nice to see another professional around. Okay, we can see uh, we are starting a refinery over here. We already have barracks almost finished. Both players are scouting in the wrong direction, and we can see that this map is fighting spirit. Anyways, our Protoss players is going double gateway into cybernetics core. Interesting. Okay, now we have a very early bunker, as it seems from Huhitosis. Interesting build, I'd say. Okay, where is the factory? Now we're gonna see the factory. Okay, we are not. Factory is kinda late, but on the other side, our Protoss is supply blocked. And there we have it. Huhitosis scouts first. This is the Cherry the SCV. He can see absolutely everything. He sees the cybernetics core, he sees double gateway, he knows okay, those are gonna be some dragons. But he doesn't see the upgrade going up, so he still should have some time if he knows that. We gotta have one zealot out, and just now is the Protoss going to scout. Which is really late, it's the last scout, that was unlucky. He's not gonna get much done. The probe is just instant because there are actually two marines, interesting. Zeld is chasing down the SCV, and we have a Nexus from this Protoss player. Now, only now we are getting factory from Huhitosis, bit late, but I guess it doesn't matter since the Protoss is very late as well. He still doesn't have the upgrade ongoing, that's gonna be super late. Will that even be worth to try and rush him now? I don't think so, but it's fine. Okay, I'll go ahead and speed the game up for you. We have two dragoons out, but as the upgrade was very late, so still cannot hit that bunker, which kind of sucks. Now we're getting another pylon. Okay, I thought we get third gateway. The economy is kind of bad of both players. Have only 18 SCVs and probes. That's pretty bad. Second base is coming for Huhitosis. He's transferring those probes. That's really good. And we already have tank and siege mode on the way. Siege mode is earlier than the range attack, so this early punishment or early harass, I would say, won't be really present anymore. Now we are starting to get a little more probes over here, and we are getting an attack. Okay, just disengage. No real threat for Huhitosis over there. If he had like two more dragoons, he could maybe try and do a round by. That would be a big problem for Huhitosis. We wouldn't block that. And we are getting an early starport from Huhitosis. He already has his academy out, but still no scanners. And we are getting another factory over here. Okay, that's interesting build from Huhitosis right here. What is our Protoss doing? We are getting a forge and robotics facility, so maybe a river drop. Maybe river drops are incoming. Okay, let me go ahead and speed it up a little. We can see that we are starting Terran facility already. Damn, science facility already. This early. What is Huhitosis cooking up here? Let's see. Protoss is checking if there are any bases around. That doesn't seem like there anymore. He's expanding for another base, but I don't see any shuttles coming up. So maybe not the river drop. Where are these buildings? Just pylons, observatory. Okay, we are getting observers out, which is good. Just now, I think the upgrade for Spider-Man finished, and we have only one vulture and 3 tanks here against this army. This isn't looking too good for Huhitosis, but who knows? Getting Spider-Mans out right now. Go ahead and seize the Protoss Dragoon standing over there. Gonna be curious how well Huhitosis punish. I mean punish. How will he push out to get this third base, for example? We are already having observers on the way. Yeah, we can see that Protoss has a really nice, good vision of Huhitosis over here. You would like this observer a little more deeper so he can see what are they really producing. But it's fine, he kinda sees it also. Huhitosis doesn't appear to have any scanners. Oh no, he has one. But he just hadn't, I mean he just didn't use one. Okay, now he scanned. It's kinda late, you know. The Protoss got already 4 base up. I mean, if Huhitosis wants to win this game, he must push out. He does it and he gets a dragon out. Okay, this is good. Let's see what will Protoss do now. He's moving in with a small army to retake this base. Okay, some spider mines doing good job. Okay, getting another dragoon. Another one. This is good for Huhitosis so far. But he's fine. Okay, not bad overall for Huhitosis. He has a lot of mines over here, which are... I don't know what those are going to do, but... Okay, I guess. And you can see beautiful vision, but no response from Huhitosis. And he has fine science tests already. Are we getting a third base? He's lifting it up and putting it to the third base. No tanks are in the third base though. I don't know about this. This seems like this can be easily pushed out. If it doesn't bring the tanks up there. Meanwhile, the enemy Protoss is taking another base. Huhitosis needs to step the game up. So our Protoss is going to see that this base is going down. Huhitosis actually finally snipes that observer. And we can see, okay. And Protoss is trying to move up the ramp, which is not ideal. There is just one tank firing. If we had like 2 more, that would be ideal, but it's fine. It's going to stop that push right now. You can see that the enemy Protoss has mostly, he has only dragoons, which are not gonna do really well against vulture tanks. I mean, there is just a couple vultures online. Other than that, they are just tanks and 2 Goliaths. Okay, and Protoss is pushing with his second base. This seems like he should be able to defend this, I think. He irradiates his own tank, but it doesn't matter. Defensive matrix coming from Huhitosis, and this push seemed unsuccessful. I mean, not successful, you know. But oh, the Spider-Man is doing so much work there. Looks like he's just going to clear these mines out. Not really nothing anymore, but these trades, even though they are not efficient for... Oh, he's going to cheese this base. I mean, he's going to cheese. These are just 2 dragoons. I don't think he can push this out now that there are 2 more tanks. This will be really hard, and he doesn't go for it. Now these trades are actually good for the Protoss player, because he has two more bases than Huhitosis. So even if he doesn't trade as efficiently, it's still better for him. Now, we don't really have anything mining this third base, so if I would be Huhitosis, I'd be working on those SCVs, getting it there. And our enemy Protoss is pushing the third base uncontested. Huhitosis doesn't seem to care. He doesn't really do anything about it, just lets it die. I guess those arcane songs are getting in his head and he doesn't hear too well now. He's kind of supplied blocked at 92 from 92. Protoss is almost double his supply. We have, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gateways coming up in the 5th base from the Protoss player. Doesn't really have that high amount of gateways in his main base, but his army size is much larger than Huhitosis is. He's almost double, and Huhitosis is still supplied block like 2 minutes on the 95 mark. Now we can see he's building a supply depot, that is good, but you can see the production. 11 dragoons, 2 gateways, Protoss Forge, 2 upgrades against supply depot and turret. This game is kinda slipping out of Huhitosis' hands, but he has a nice bank actually. But I don't think he will be able to win this one now. He's been sitting on 2 bases for way too long. If he wants to win, he needs to get 3rd and 4th base simultaneously. A huge push from enemy Protoss. This might be the... Oh no, this is not going to be the end, but this is the nail in the coffin. From this point I don't see Huhitosis winning this game, honestly. Super inefficient from this Protoss player, but he doesn't really care at this time. He just doesn't allow Huhitosis taking 3rd base, and sitting at 2 bases the whole game is not gonna win you the game, man. Another push coming up, just to clean up some of those tanks. Lot of cells dying to spider mines. That is not a good micro from this Protoss player. He's starting to go Zealot heavy against these tanks, but Huhitosis is building some vultures, which will be really good against this. We have nice probe transfer over here. 55 probes against 30 probes. Not ideal for both players. Ideally you want to be on 70 probes when you're on this many bases. And yeah, I mean, there is nothing ideal about being 2 bases the whole game for Huhitosis. Nice self push, is gonna do a lot of damage. That mine exploding near the tanks. Oh, this is beautiful. Protoss player backing off, and now we can see we are actually even on the supplies, but as you might imagine, the player with more bases is kind of favorite. Not even the bases, but he has a larger production. He isn't producing anything at the moment actually, which is kind of weird. Just now starts 7, 8 dragoons coming, or 13 dragoons. Seems like he's going dragoons now. He felt maybe like the zealots didn't work out too well, but this seems like very durable. We'll see. We are getting another base bottom right, and we got a base in the center. What will be the answer from Huhitosis? But this Protoss player needs to go for a different strategy maybe. This isn't working for him. He needs to figure out a different way, I think. Nice snipe on the observers. Huhitosis wants this 3rd base. Let's see what the Protoss player does. If he will interrupt this, or we'll see what he will do. can see he's undermining at the middle base, but he didn't really build any probes. He's still at 55 probes. Both players are at 90 APM, and he is going for the second base. This seems like all in. He was almost 200, or maybe he was 200. It was like 190 last time. Saw that, but this trade was super bad for him. Starting to look like Huhitosis might have some chance. Nice Spider-Man placement, but he doesn't go anywhere else with his vultures. Let's see what the Protoss does here. You have a nice pylon block here, and he's building super many stargates. Damn, it's gonna be a transition to carriers. We'll see. We have still a lot of dragoons and zealots. There is not much space for these what is it called? These carriers. But that's a lot of stargates. That's a lot of stargates. I don't think you need that many stargates, honestly. Huhitosis is getting further base. Finally, he is making it. Huhitosis is pushing up a little bit with the vultures. But he's not gonna do a lot of damage here. Kills one, two maybe dragons, but that's about it. All of his vultures die here. It's kind of funny. But our Protoss player seems to be AFK. He's on 7 APM. Damn. Huhitosis is pushing up a little bit. And he can finally freely move. He's trying to get this dragon. He finally got it. And our Protoss player is going full in again on Huhitosis' second base, where he has all the siege tanks he would like to have. This is going to end up horribly wrong from the Protoss player once again. But he's sitting on a huge bank, so in the end he loses everything, but there on the even supply deploys again. Goes for some more, doesn't get anything. His whole army dies, so I'm guessing, oh my god, it's a kimchi scout build. He's going full kimchi scouts. Damn. We'll see how Huhitosis will react. If you notice this, then this might be the end from the Protoss player actually. Oh my god. Huhitosis has an insane amount of Valkyries. I mean, it's not insane amount. This is not gonna stop all of this. But maybe it will. He's also going for Wraiths. It's interesting. This is a pretty nice army here that Huhitosis has. This might actually work against this scout. I don't think I will like this scout build. Now, Huhitosis still doesn't know anything about the scouts, I believe. He doesn't even know that this base exists. Huhitosis doesn't have any vision. Meanwhile, this Protoss player sees some thingies, you know what I'm saying? Oh, we are getting, bro. If I don't know. Oh, uh, the Protoss player is moving out with this insane amount of scouts. I believe that is like a lot of scouts. That's gotta be like 24 scouts minimally, and more scouts are coming. We'll see how will Huhitosis defend this. That's a lot of scouts, but I mean he has a alright amount, but this is not gonna stop like 40 scouts, bro. Look at it. Scouts go, and there are Valkyrias coming. The Valkyries get cleared up. This seems to be like a disaster. Simultaneous attacking the third base. Huhitosis is falling here. Huhitosis just lost the game, just like this. I mean, the game was honestly over from the second, from like the 17th minute maybe. And that's GG. Protoss wins against Huhitosis. Let's see the end results. In so really similar APM, I think these players were kind of matched in their skill, but yeah, Huhitosis lacked some critical thinking in the situations, and couldn't get to that third base much. And even if he did, at one point he just wasn't mining there. So yeah, we have 372 to 290 production, lots of unit killed and lost. Now, the most interesting part, resources. This protosphere had 81,700 miners spent, total spent, compared to Huhitosis 37,000. That's a huge difference. Well, this is gonna be it from the Huhitosis and Huhitosis cast. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye.